Hey peoples, hope you're doing well. I'm 57 and here are 4 things which I do to look after my health. I do exercise regularly, but that's not something that I'm going to talk about in the video today. Skincare regime. Oh gosh, some YouTubers do such a long video on their skincare regime. If I did a video on my skincare regime, my morning routine might probably just last 1 second, because I really don't do anything. I just splash it with water. I don't use soap because I suffer from eczema, and I just put some cream on my face, and that's basically it. But the best thing that I've ever done for my skin is what I'm putting inside my body, what I'm eating. So cutting out the junk food as much as possible was really the way forward for me, and bringing in lots of fruits and vegetables. And now that I'm older, my metabolism has slowed down. I only stick to having 1 or 2 meals a day, because what I'm trying to do is not get the belly fat, because that's what they say is the problem area when you're getting a lot of fat around your belly for your health. One of the things I notice that really isn't good for my skin and my health generally is eating late at night. So what I try and do is I try and have a cut-off point, maybe 7 o'clock. Sometimes it's 8 because I get hungry. But after that I do not eat, and throughout the night I try and avoid eating. If I do, I notice it's not good for my skin. My skin changes, I tend to get swellings and stuff like that. And I also stick to mineral water. I don't have the tap water. I'm asthmatic, the tap water wasn't helping my asthma. I also suffer from eczema, so as seeing as they're related, I'm guessing it wouldn't be so good for my eczema too. The other thing which I started doing was I started to see a chiropractor. And the reason was I had such a bad posture. I had forward neck and my shoulders were up, and I had this hump on my back. And I'll show you. It's much straighter, alhamdulillah. So I started off, I'll just let you know what the benefits of having a good posture. My yoga teacher described this very well, because my head was kind of forward, and she said, imagine a door which is hanging off the hinges. Imagine what that would do to the wood. So in the same way, when our posture's bad, we're putting all these additional stresses and strains onto our body, which are not going to help our health in the long term. So I kind of figured that seeing a chiropractor would be good for my breathing, it would be good for my health in general, and it would open up my chest. So I started seeing her more than a year ago now. So it starts off once every week. We have a 20-minute session, and the appointments get more spaced out. So at the moment I'm seeing her once every 6 weeks, and she gives me stretches to do as well. And I really feel the difference. I feel that my shoulders have opened out. Before, my shoulders were going like this, going in. You know, the posture just go as you get older. So my shoulders are open, my chest is open. I can feel the back of my neck now. Before it felt like it was sinking in. And just generally when I'm standing up, I just feel more sturdy and more confident. So this is definitely a positive move which I feel I've done for my health, and I don't think I'll ever stop seeing a chiropractor. I think even if I just wanted a general MOT for my spine, I'd go back to her. The next thing, oh, I love this so much, I highly recommend it. Wet cupping, or as we say in Arabic, hijama. So this is cupping therapy, is something which has been around for thousands of years. Not 4,000, for thousands of years. I don't know how many exactly. So basically what it is the lady I see, she makes incisions in my back, like little pricks. They sting a bit, but they're nothing major. And then she puts cups to create a suction, and then she withdraws blood. Now, when she first did it, the blood which was coming out was very dark and very stagnant. And when that blood full of toxins comes out, the body makes new blood. So basically what that means is you've got fresh blood, and it maintains the circulation of the blood in the body. The last few times I went, some of the points when she withdrew blood, the blood was much more fluid, which was great, and that's amazing. And thinking about it, if I hadn't got this cupping done, that stagnant blood would still be in my body, blocking things up, stopping the blood from moving, stopping things from working properly. So it just makes so much sense to keep that blood flowing, do something positive. It's such a non-invasive kind of treatment that works inside. At the moment I'm getting it done about once every 6 weeks. It feels so good. Afterwards my body just feels looser, and I believe there definitely will be long-term effects to my health. If you've got any medical conditions, don't do this without asking your doctor. I don't think you can't do it if you're anemic, you can't do it if you're on blood thinners. There are probably other conditions as well, so if you have any condition you need to check. If you've got pain in any area, cupping can also be very beneficial for that. The last thing which I do, gosh, it took me a long time to learn this, it really did. So I'll tell you guys now so you know. It's so important to your health to have a still mind. Now, before, when I was at home, I never felt relaxed because I always was looking at things that needed to be done. And life seems to revolve, all our days seem to revolve around time constraints. So we're never really relaxed if we're thinking, oh, we've got to get this done by this time, and then we've got to go and do this by this time. So I just spent time, sometimes I just spend time, I try and do this daily, just relaxing, breathing and stilling my mind, making it totally empty. Now I also am having issues with high blood pressure where I was, and the best thing that I felt I could do for this was to have a still mind. So when my mind is all go, it doesn't help my blood pressure. I'm sure it doesn't help my overall health generally. So what I find is if I just spend 5 minutes sitting, keeping an empty mind, keeping a still mind, it feels like all the cells of my body, they just breathe in a sigh of relief, like, oh. Try it. Just stop everything. Give yourself 5 minutes. Clear your mind. If I could, I would really just like an empty room in my house, which is carpeted, which has a lovely glass door into the most beautiful garden and the most beautiful fields beyond, and I would keep it empty. Maybe I'll just put a cushion in there, and that would be my room to pray, to reflect, to do yoga, and to just still myself. But it's definitely something which I recommend. It's something which I learned too late. But when we're younger and we go, and our minds aren't still, the body can handle it. But when you're older, no matter what people say, or it's just a number, no, It's a scientific and biological fact that as you get older, the body is not the same. However, it doesn't mean we can't have a positive outlook, and it doesn't mean we can't up self-care and look after ourselves and make the most out of our bodies and our lives and embrace life. And that's basically it, guys. I hope that's helpful. I'll see you in the next video.
Puerto Rico.